What's going on, MyboxCritters fans? This is MyboxCritters Andy. What's going on, guys? Agent Psycho here, and welcome back to another video. I don't know what happened there. I got some intros messed up ever so slightly. I don't know what's going on today. But today I'm going to be doing a video which I've been trying to plan for a while. And I'm so excited to do it because I love doing the fan artist showcase. And finally, I've went around the community. I've asked some blog owners, and I've got some questions for you. And I'm gonna hopefully help them get some recognition in the community because it's hard, you know, to get recognition for sure. So I want to do my part, helping others out, because we're all a family here in the community, and it's always helping each other out. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to get into our first person of the day. So, I hope you enjoy this video. So, starting off the day, we are starting with Neon. Neon is the owner of the Critter Menu blog. And I asked him 3 questions, same as all the other members I've asked, and simply you'll see the screenshot and I'll read it out. So, why did you start a MyboxCritters blog? Well, I kind of enjoy writing. I used to edit wikis but slowly got bored of them. Always liked giving my opinion on things, giving out news and stuff. Tried to do that with Twitter, but it was hard, so I ended up making my blog. When did you roughly start your blog? I started around mid-January and mid-March, and he also posted the link, which is https the weird dot thing, which I forgot the name for, 2 slashes crittermenu.com. So yeah, just go to crittermenu.com. And my last question was, who inspires you in the community or outside? And he said basically all the other content creators and the MyboxCritters team are such an inspiration. And that was all from Neon. So he, as I've mentioned, he is the owner of Critter Menu, so make sure to put that into Google and definitely check his blog out. His blog looks so cool. It's really organized, looks very nice, and yeah, you should definitely check it out. And our second blog owner of the day is Kelsey. Now, Kelsey runs Snowerflybc.com with Nessa, so she co-owns it. And her response to the 3 questions are, to my first question, why did you start a MyboxCritters blog? She said, well, I really wanted my content creator role back so I could have more roles than 2. And I was like, a blog sounds nice, and just tried it out. And I enjoyed it, so I stuck by it. I want to do more in the community anyways, and the role was the factor leading up to it. Next question. When did you start the blog, Vanessa? I started it back on January 3rd, 2020, and asked her to join me a few days later. Next question. Who inspires you in the community or outside? And she responded with Duke, Jen, Ryan, all of the artists such as Juco, Jida, and Tapiton. Also Scarlet. Duke was my first inspiration with his support, then Scarlet, and then watching the artists create and even help with the game was big as well. And then the Genfluence came to Discord creators, and Jen really built Nessa and me up, and that was amazing. And Ryan said he likes the blog, and that amazing as well. I love all of the people who support the blog from the beginning, with Duke all the way to having Jen and Ryan saying they like and view the blog. Many people have inspired me, mainly friends who also create. The biggest inspiration I've had with the blog, though, is Spy. He was the first I told about the blog idea, and he was there every step of the way and helps when we need it. And this is just super. Oh, I misread that. And is just super reliable and tells me straight up how things are. Vic also inspired me. He is also one of the first to see the old blog, and he kept supporting it even when he left the community. Nessa is also a big inspiration for me. She's my blogging partner, for heaven's sake. I love her and all of the people I've mentioned above and all of their works. Even though I'm not friends or good friends per se, with some of my inspirations, they still inspired me, and I love them for that. And I wish them all the best, truly. And that was all the questions from her. and it was honestly so awesome and very wholesome to hear. And yeah, moving on to the next person. But before I do that, please do remember to go to snowerflybc.com in your Google bar. All the links will be in the description anyway. But yeah, please do check them out. And in third place of the day, we have got Loki Terry. Now, Loki Terry runs BoxCrittersNews.com, and it's from Britain like me, which is awesome. Brit gang, rise up. And his response to my questions are: I started a Box Critters blog for the community. I wanted there to be a place for anyone to come and get the latest news as soon as it's available. Box Critters the game and the community gave me a spark to my childhood when I blogged for Club Penguin, and I felt that connection with Box Critters. It gives me happiness and I enjoy every aspect of Box Critters and where it's going. And I never watched Artist Showcase before, which, of course, I told him you need to, because it's awesome. And second question is, when did you start the blog? He said, I started this blog in the year 2020, so this year. And I said, who inspires you in the community or outside? He said, who inspired me to blog? And I said, yes. And he said, every day I'm watching Box Critters grow. I love seeing the new art, videos and blogs from the content creators, and I think, wow, everyone who is pushing the game to grow inspires me to continue. The staff at Box Critters, who are from Club Penguin, especially inspired me to do what I'm doing today. I have a lot to thank for with Club Penguin and Box Critters, as I wouldn't have got into the computer science field without them. The game has a lovely community and we are all in this together. So that is all from Loki Terry, which was just amazing to hear from him. And you can see how Club Penguin really did help him do what he wanted to do in life. And hopefully Box Critters can do the same for you guys. It's definitely a very cool community, and I think at all times we do try to stay together as much as possible because we're just one big family from around the world. But that has been Loki. So search in your search bar, boxcrittersnews.com, and you should find Loki's thing. And last blog owner of the day is Sir Questi, and he owns the MyboxCritters News, I believe the name is. So, of course, same as all the other ones, please do search that in your search bar. It will be myboxcrittersnews.com. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the questions. So he said, I actually started a Box Critters blog way back in 2017, not my current one. When Rocket Snail first announced the virtual world on that blog, I started every month, every little detail I could find out about Box Critters. Many of those ideas scrapped, although I started up my new blog, My Box Critters, meant to help out new critters with finding FAQs, because the game doesn't officially have a help page yet, and I can completely understand finding a new game and not having any help can really steer players away. And then I asked what is special about your blog, because he pretty much answered the second question which I would have originally asked, and he simply responded with, well, it depends on the type of blogger you ask. Some will say the content, graphics, etc., but what it all comes down to is the bloggers behind the blog. The time and effort each blogger puts into their blog is what makes it special, because you, the viewer, can see that. And for me, seeing a blog where they ask for their viewers to share comments to be featured in posts, or just their quickness on posting the latest news. And the last question, who inspires you in the community or outside? He said, my biggest inspiration will always be my dad, someone that raised myself and my two brothers on his own, worked every day, made sure we had food, and was always there for me. He worked hard for us and never regretted a moment. Hard work and kindness is really all you need. A very heartwarming story to end the video. And yeah, go check out my Box Critters News. Go check out Snowerfly. Go check out Critter Menu. And go check out My Box MyboxCritters. Yeah, and MyboxCritters News. I always get all the names muddled up because my memory's awful. But yeah, go check them all out. They will all be in the description anyway, even if I forgot to say one. So that has been this video. It's been an absolute pleasure to share all these amazing people's blogs, their creation, which they put so much time into. I could never put a blog because I simply do not have the patience for that, to sit there and put all that time in. Like, every single post you have to be there and constantly typing it out. So it's a massive props from me towards blog creators. It's something I could never do. And yeah, as always, agents, don't just enjoy the video, go enjoy these blogs as well, because I'm sure they are way more entertaining than me, and they deserve all the recognition they deserve. They're amazing people, amazing people. Put so much time in, as I've already said, and I really do love all of them. And now, agents, as always, keep an eye out.